Hey guys, I want to talk to you guys about something, and it's scary to me because I never really thought about this until I was 11. I'm 12 right now, and yeah. At the age of 7, I started to show symptoms of schizophrenia, and oh my gosh, I forgot. Blubber nuggets. Something else I forgot. So when I was 7, that was a time when my grandma died. December 26, 2008, I believe. 2009. Yeah, 9. It was a really hard loss, so I started doing bad stuff. But the worst decision in my life was something that I did in 2nd grade, which was the grade I lost my grandma, and it just yeah. I'm not going to go into detail about that. But basically I started seeing stuff that others couldn't see. Well, to me at that age, through 7 to 11, I thought it was perfectly normal, and I thought everyone else could see it too. And I thought others could hear what I hear. And feel how I feel. And feel things touching me, which I know other people couldn't feel because, yeah. But what I started to hear was, I started to hear this voice at the age of 7 saying, kill yourself, kill others, you have the power. When I would hold something sharp, and still to this day I show these things in public or at the house or at school, anywhere. If I have something sharp and someone's just not aware of what I'm holding and what power I have over them right now, right then, I feel like I could kill them just then. Now I've ignored these thoughts, fought them back. They keep growing stronger, and this year I started to feel, when I was 10, the person, since I was just ignoring this person or this thing, it started to invisibly hurt me. It would hurt me in a way it wanted me to die, because I have tried to kill myself many times, 7 through 12. I've cut myself, I've just thought things, because of this person. I never used to think of anything like that, and this thing or person would choke me. I would feel hands on my neck and start to strangle me, and it's just terrifying every time it happens. So every time that happens, I just kind of accept my fate, because this thing or person never really goes far, but I feel like one day it will, because it's kind of growing stronger. So I'm sorry if I keep on looking up. It's just I don't know why I'm looking at you guys, but yeah. Yeah. I see things they're like this figure of some kind, or I see people. If I see a tree, just like a lonely tree, I just imagine like this girl being hanged by this, like, I don't know what that's called, like this rope thing. I think they have a word for it, like tassel or something. It's just being hanged there, and like it's just terrifying to me. And yes. Dang, I forgot. Oh yeah. Just this year, I've told my mom about this. Me harming myself, me saying things, me just ignoring the thoughts. And the thing that hurts and scares me the most is that she said, if you can't fight it and you won't stop, she'll put me in a mental institution for kids. And as I grow older, she said it's just gonna get worse if I don't control it. And I honestly don't think she understands, because I can't. It's hard, and she just says, just ignore the thoughts. It's just so difficult. It's like when, you know how when you're being bullied and your parents say, oh, just ignore them, and it'll just be fine, but they don't understand the situation that you're through, because they're not in your shoes, they're not feeling what you're feeling, things on your mind, things you want to do, but you know it, you can't. I have been called weird, crazy, insane before, by my friends and by my family. The first time someone called me crazy and weird, I took that as kind of like an insult, because I felt like I was just being myself. So for that week, I was basically someone totally different. But it was so hard, and it just kind of got used to it. So I really didn't give a crap about if they called me crazy or weird. I would just say, yeah, I know. It's just who I am. It's normal to me. And I have these urges to, like, just hold on. I have this one urge that every time I would tell someone this, they would just be like, okay, that's a bit disturbing. I have this dream of mine, I guess, to just bite someone's, like, right here shoulder off, just like a big chunk of it, and start to eat the meat and drink the blood that was from that person. I know, it's disturbing. It's just something I always wanted to do. So. My mom said, well, that we're crazy people in my family. If you watch my video, I think I talked about them. But there was one I didn't get told until today that either I could have gotten this by something I did when I was a little kid, or I got it from my aunt, because she also saw things and heard things. And she was put into a mental institution. So I could have also got it from her. But she's dead now, so I don't know. But yeah. So my life kind of sucks right now because I don't know how to honestly get rid of this problem, and I don't want to go and be known as the girl in her family that's just out of her mind. I really don't want to, but I can't help it. I want help, honestly, I do. But I can't find any. Every time I would talk about my problems to one of my friends, see if they would help me, they'd just say, oh yeah, that's okay, fine, yeah. And then they would talk about their problems, and I would genuinely care about their problems, but they wouldn't care about my life at all. It's also when, like, I'm sad, really, really sad, I cut myself or harm myself, and sometimes I would say to myself, okay, this is your opportunity to go with your grandma, because she's dead, and I miss her, and she was like the nicest person ever I've met in my life, and no one can replace her, so yeah. So yeah. And and you know when you get annoyed, you just kind of like, ugh, like, I just wish this person wasn't born or something like that. Or just, for me, when I get annoyed, just like by the littlest, I get psycho. Like, I just like want to like. Okay, I'm not gonna use names because I feel like she's gonna watch my video, or he. There was this one time I was at my friend's house, and his little brother was so annoying. Like, he would just like always like tap on my like phone, or like just like poke me, and like it kind of got me annoyed at first. I was like, okay, this little kid is just being a little kid. Calm down. Calm down. 'Cause that's like all I tell myself. Like, this kid is being immature, something like that. But this little kid wouldn't stop. I wanted to throw him across the room and stab him so many times. And yeah, I know, that sounds like a psychopath would do. But that's what I think to myself when someone annoys me. Like, you know when someone's annoying the crap out of them and you just like want to smack them? No, not a smack for me. I just want to punch them until they start bleeding so bad they're basically dying on the floor. That's how my mind is working. And I want it to stop, but I just can't. But I think I've talked enough about I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I have it. And I'm praying and hoping I can stop it and not put in that mental institution, because I want to see my friends. Yes, I actually have friends, surprisingly. I don't know if you hear that, I'm just eating Skittles. It's just, yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to talk to someone about my problems. and you're my best friends. Goodbye.